everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have decided today to do a little update on the different plants that I've been incredibly kindly kind of gifted or swapped with from people on YouTube or people on Instagram and so on. And yeah, I just thought it might be really interesting to do a little update. I'm not very good at doing update videos. I see a lot of people do them and I enjoy watching them, particularly Jerry from Planting Memories. He's really good at doing update videos, and it's really nice to actually see what happens to the plants that you send to people. And I think I have underappreciated that in the past. So I thought I would do an update. The first one that I wanted to show you is this gorgeous little succulent from the lovely Holly. Holly is one of the loveliest subscribers you could ever wish for. She comments on every single video and she's just wonderful. And look at that, when she sent this to me, there were like some small little leaf propagations. They just kind of started to grow little plants on the end, and I am really happy to say that they are doing really well. I was so nervous because I don't have the best track record with succulents, but this seems to be going really well, which I am absolutely chuffed to bits with. I still don't know what this is, so if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, he's looking really cool, and I'm actually a big fan of this little succulent. He just sort of looks really funky and sweet. And the other lovely one that Holly sent me is this gorgeous kind of beautiful coppery leaves, and I'm not sure this is coming off too well. I just repotted this one the other day and put a couple of marbles in just to kind of hold it down while it's settling. This one did this one did catch a couple of mealybugs off another plant, unfortunately, but he seems to be doing all right. So I don't know how well you can see that, but just look at those lovely succulent leaves. But yeah, he seems to be doing really well. So I am really pleased to be able to say that those are kind of thriving, thank goodness, because I get very nervous with succulents because I think because I've always lived in a north-facing window flat in the past, and many succulents have bought it. Let me just put it that way. So right, thank you so much for Holly for those gorgeous cuttings. I hope that you're pleased to see an update, and I'm really chuffed with them and really happy that they are doing okay. So next I have two gorgeous plants that I was kindly gifted for my birthday from the lovely Lois at Twisted Leaf and Vine. If you don't know her already, if I haven't waxed lyrical enough about her shop, Twisted Leaf and Vine is a small plant shop predominantly run through their social media, Instagram, but I'm not sure that's the right way to say it. They do a lot of social media on Instagram. I think that's how most people know of them, but they have a lovely website and so on and so on. But Lois kindly sent me this gorgeous Sansevieria Silver Flame, and I'm not sure at this stage. I don't know whether this is going to come out with the variegation sort of around the leaf edges like the full Silver Flame does, or whether it's just going to continue growing like a Sansevieria trifasciata. We'll find out. I'm really intrigued because I know, having spoken to Jerry, I think that these do kind of revert when they are propagated from a leaf, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. It's kind of interesting to see what's going to happen with this one, but as you can see, he's got two lovely little pups growing, which is very exciting. And this one is the Sansevieria Metallica. This one isn't growing any pups yet, but seems to be surviving well. He's nice and stiff and lovely, and yeah, he just seems to be doing pretty well. So I am excited to see when he eventually decides to throw out a pup, hopefully. I will let you know when that happens. So on to the lovely swap plants from Jerry. Jerry, don't judge me, these have got a little bit thirsty. I kind of picked them out when I was noticing them this morning to do this video, and I was like, I probably should have watered these like yesterday, but they're not too bad. They're just, you know, a little thirsty. So the first one is the absolutely gorgeous Begonia Curly Fireflash, and he is doing really, really well, and he's got a little fuzzy little new leaf growing here. Yeah, I don't know whether that will ever focus, but you never know. So he's doing really well. As you can see, he's got a bit crispy on this old leaf, which is kind of common for this plant, particularly if you miss a watering, which I clearly have. But he'll do fine. He will be absolutely fine, and he is growing really, really well. I'm actually really chuffed. He's got another couple of growth points down in here. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But yeah, he seems to be doing very, very well, which I am relieved by, because it's always, I don't know, there's like an extra stress level involved when someone sends you something like out of the kindness of their heart, like rather than you buying the plant. And I don't know, I'm just a bit like, what if I kill it? But thankfully it's doing okay. And onto the next one, which is doing even better, which is the gorgeous Connie Boswell. I flippin' love this plant. This little leaf is about to kind of die off, but I'm just letting it kind of stay on until it's all used up, as it were, because plants use the energy from the dying leaf to put into other parts of the plant and new growth. So that's why I've got that left on there. But we have a little lovely little growth point coming up here, and another tiny little leaf just here. And I just love, 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 love this plant. Look how funky those leaves are. I just kind of want to like make a hairpiece out of it. Is that weird? Like, I just feel like it would look really cool with this colour hair. So yeah, he's doing really well. He also has, I don't know if you can see that, like another little shoot coming up here. So hopefully he will be a bit more bushy by the time I next update you. But as you can see, he's a little floppy. He probably needs a little bit of water as well. Yeah, he's a bit dry, so he'll be fine though. To be honest, I personally find with begonias that sometimes it is better to kind of leave them to dry out a bit and just kind of droop slightly before you water them, because that kind of prevents you from overwatering. I have a cat that's about to jump all over the begonias. It's fine. Okay. And the final begonia from Jerry, this again has got a couple of like slightly crispy dying leaves. Sorry, trying to persuade a cat not to jump on the hamster. Nico. Psst. Good boy. Okay, he's just sitting watching now. So yeah, so this is the gorgeous Begonia Marmaduke from Jerry again. And again with this one, he's got like a little bit of crispiness on this leaf, but I'm just gonna leave that on so that when it eventually dies off, I can cut it, but while it's still on there, the plant can continue to use that energy. Same with this one. Again, he's kind of moist actually, so I'm not sure I need to water him just yet. But he's doing really, really well, and he's pushing out some new growth, which you probably can't see right at the bottom here. So he's definitely a happy plant, and I'm really, really chuffed by it. I love, 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 love this gorgeous colouring of leaf. It's just so pretty. I don't know, it looks like a really jazzy rug or something like that. Is that kind of a sad thing to say? I've hit that age where I'm like, things that make me excited are rugs and cleaning products. So, oh well. This one is the beautiful reverting Begonia Birkin that Jerry sent me. You may notice he's a little tiny bit worse for wear. This leaf in particular has, I think this is like sunburn. I think I might have left him in the sun. So he's not dead. So that's why I'm leaving it on. But you know, if you're looking for the perfect variegated leaf, it's not optimal. One moment. No, 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 we don't. We don't hurt the hamster, okay? He really, really is after the hamster today. I don't know why. Look, Nico, say hello. Say hello. Hello. You angry with me? I think he's angry with me for picking him up like this. Look, you've got to leave the hamster alone, okay? This leaf has, I think this is sunburn, to tell you the truth. I think I might have left him in the sun for like an afternoon or something, and it didn't go down too well for this poor fella. Although I actually find it kind of pretty. I don't know about you guys, but personally, there's something weird about like sunburn on a leaf that I just find really kind of gorgeous. Although obviously it's bad for the plant, so I wouldn't do it intentionally. But yeah, I find this particular leaf really, really interesting because it's got a big slice of that kind of original Rocco Congo colouring on the petiole, and the rest of it is kind of the green Birkin colouring, which I find absolutely fascinating. So I'm really, really interested in this plant. This caterpillar is kind of, I don't know, something's happened. It's kind of slightly rotted. I think he didn't like me repotting this plant, which I've actually found to be the case for all Birkins that I've had. They really just don't like to be repotted. I don't know what it is, and they kind of have a bit of a drama week, and then they're okay again. But there's always a little bit of kind of worse for wearness about them. So yeah, but he's bouncing back really, really well, and I'm really chuffed. I love, love, love this plant, and you can see he's growing a new leaf in here, and that's kind of got the full Rocco Congo colouring. So I imagine that will be a full Rocco Congo part of the plant. So yeah, really, really interesting, and still really grateful to Jerry for this one. So the final group of plants I wanted to show you was the cuttings that the lovely Adam from at Earth Champion on Instagram sent me in part of a swap a couple of weeks ago. So this is the gorgeous Begonia Luxurians, and I am so happy to say that he's pushed out a new little leaf in the middle there. Don't these look really weird and cool? They're kind of like, I don't know, like some kind of weird hand. It makes me think of Roald Dahl, the witches, with their long fingers. I don't know why, but I just think that little leaf is so weird and cute. But I am so over the moon that this is doing well. Because I killed the last one, or I don't know whether it was Dibley's plugs. I'm not really sure what happened, but the last one that I had just didn't make it. It just declined very rapidly, whereas this one is just doing really well, and I'm like over the moon because I don't know, guys, it's stressful. I tell you what, it is stressful trying to get your gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Begonia Luxurians to thrive. So we'll see what happens, but he seems to be doing really well, which I am very happy about. So yes, that is excellent. The next one is the Monstera Friedlipse, I think it is. And this one, I don't know exactly what happened, but he went into a slight bit of decline. You can probably kind of tell from this leaf here, it's got a bit of yellowing and weirdness. So I think it was maybe just that I kind of potted it up, because I think, if I remember rightly, it was in moss when Adam first sent it to me, although I might not be correct, I can't remember. But look at this. He is already growing a root out of the bottom of this pot, so I think something must be going right, and this is a brand new leaf here, so I am super excited to see what happens to this gorgeous plant, because he's doing really well. Like, I don't know, I actually was starting to worry a bit that this one, when he started to decline on this leaf, I was worried that he wasn't going to make it, but he seems to be doing fantastically, so I am chuffed and over the moon. So yeah, really excited to see what happens with this one. I'm actually thinking that maybe I should try and train it up something, like a moss pole or something like that. So if you've got any ideas as to what I should do with this plant, please leave them in the comments, because I'm very, very interested to hear what other people do with this. I still don't see much of it around online, so yeah, that would be good. So then we have the two little Rhaphidophora cryptantha cuttings. So this is the one that Adam sent me, and he said that he felt he couldn't send me only this one because it wasn't looking too good. I think, so I have this in a moss box, a sphagnum moss propagation box, and how on earth am I going to show you this? Right. Ah! Okay, this isn't going so well. So basically, the upshot of this is that all of this, how do I do this? All of this is new growth. However, as you can tell, it's obviously quite etiolated. How it's meant to grow is like this, in a kind of shingling form. I am not 100% sure. I don't think this is like normal. I think it's probably that I've got it in a sphagnum moss box that's just a little bit too low light, or that it doesn't have anything to cling onto. So I need to do a bit of research about that and see what's the best thing to do, whether it might be best to kind of cut this into two, so I've got the old original bit here, and try and start that again, and maybe cut this and try and start this again. I don't know. So I will do a bit of research and try and find out about that. The other cutting that he sent me was a very beautiful, healthy piece. Not the other one. I don't think the other one wasn't healthy. It just looked like it had been slightly battered by existence. Isn't that how we all feel this year? Can we just be honest? But this is the other one. So this one is throwing out a new stem here. I don't know if you can see from the back, and is growing some roots. And again, I think it's kind of growing slightly etiolated. So I think I just need to maybe attach it to something, or I don't know, I need to do my research basically and see what these plants really, really need. I know that they need to crawl, and maybe it's just time for me to put these into some other substrate that has some kind of nutrition in the soil, rather than, is nutrition the right word to use for plants, or am I humanizing everything here? I don't really know. But yeah, nutrients in the soil. So maybe I need to do that and try and train it up something so that it has a chance to shingle. The reason that I'm thinking that is because this is the other piece that he sent me, the gorgeous Monstera Dubia, which is also growing at this interesting length. So I think that might be kind of the requirement here. I still have all these gorgeous roots, so I've just taken this out of the moss box. But yeah, I think this might be time for this one to be potted up or put in a terrarium. I'm kind of mulling it over. I will show you, because it's right by me, what I am currently thinking I might need to do. Don't mind, it's got a Begonia Thelmae in it, but look at this. Isn't that a fabulous terrarium bottle sort of situation? And yeah, I'm thinking I might pot up a little kind of terrarium situation in here and see how that goes. I've been trying to train this Begonia Thelmae up. There's basically 4 chopsticks with a load of sphagnum moss kind of tied around it and wound around it. So, oops, and it seems to be working really well. So yeah, maybe that's a little cheap hack for you. So yeah, I think I might try and put some of these shingling plants onto like a piece of wood or something in there. So I really need to have a look into how best to do that. But as you can see, they are, I mean, they're certainly growing really well. I just don't think I'm growing them in the right conditions right now. So I need to improve that. So yes, I think that is everything. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little update, because I guess I haven't really kind of given appreciation for it before, but I suppose it makes sense that if you enjoy watching unboxings, then you probably enjoy knowing what happens to those plants. So I'm considering also doing that for the plants that I've bought over the last kind of 6 months or so and unboxed on this channel, just so you can see where they're at. Pre-warning, which you will probably already know if you've watched my plants that I've killed video last week, but most of my Dibley's begonias have kind of bitten the dust, which is really sad, really sad. And also I've spent quite a bit of money on them as well, so I'm gutted, but I won't be able to do an update on those, but I think I've managed to salvage 3 out of all of the Dibley's begonias that I bought, the little plug plants, which is pretty sad, but you know, it's part of the learning process. I have learned not to do that again. No, I have learned not to keep them in the little plugs. As you can see, like, considering the other ones have all died, Jerry's lovely ones came from Dibley's as well, and these are ones that I just took the little netting straight off, and they've done so much better. So I think that's kind of the answer really, is you just need to not leave the little mesh on the begonias, and they seem to do much better. So yeah. Anyway, I need to go and water these. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching as usual. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, because I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers, which I'm so excited for. Like, things have been going really well and I am loving doing these videos, so if you enjoy it, please do hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.